Do you know who Jim Rohn is? No? Probably besides Napoleon Hill, besides Tony Robbins, besides Zig Ziglar, all of these guys in this whole niche marketplace field that comes to motivation, when it comes to selling, marketing, networking, all of these things. Jim Rohn is actually one of the main guys who you could consider the literal physical personal development coach of the time, of his year, of his age. All right. Now, inside of that, he had these three little, I'm not going to go into them, but he had these three little keys that he called the 3 keys to economic growth. And what I found is, because I follow them, I use them for my own wealth generation, my own wealth creation, and creating something out of nothing. What I have found is that it co-inspires with this one little special tool that, well, let's just say the universe, or just you, the self, this temporary form has. It's called the law of energy rationale, right? What that really means is, to break down his whole quote, is that if you want to have more in life, then you got to do more. If you want to create more, then you got to be more. Do not wish for it to get easier. Make yourself become fucking stronger. Does that make sense? It's simple, right? It's absolutely simple. It really is. Now, the reason why I mentioned that, and the reason why I started this video off with a question, is because we're going to be talking about something that's really near and dear to my own heart, and this is something that I actually talk about, and something we're going to break down. If you have the manuscript with you, I don't need the manuscript for this person, but if you have the manuscript with you, I actually break it down more, so I highly advise that you read the manuscript on this portion of the chapter, but I'm going to give you my breakdown of what it really means to me and how I go about actually structuring my days so I can get the most amount of expression out and share it with the world in its most genuine, most open, most free, most crazy, most, when I say free, I should mean carefree way possible, so that way I am literally honoring my spirit, the energetic form of me. All right. As we said before, the number one law of energy rationale, what you put out into the world, you get back. That's what that is, 10 times more. So let's put it this way. If you allow yourself to be 10 times as open, all right, let's say this. I'm going to break this down. I'm going to give you a crazy little detail. Let's say you're a big porn addict guy. I know a lot of guys that are porn addicts. Naturally, for me, this is me going to be totally open. I'm not big on porn. Masturbation, maybe that's like if there's a dry spell going on, yes. But I don't do the videos of porn. Okay? It's being open. We're just guys here, my assumption. But I don't do videos of porn. This is not my thing. Instead, okay, I just have images. I don't do magazines either. I don't like magazines. It's like proof. It's too much. It's like, get out of my way. Like, you have to go out of your way to have a magazine for me. For me, just have it on film, like a digital image, do whatever you do your business. Okay? And if that's a dry spell, that's how you handle it. But here's the thing. Now, what if you decided, instead of this dry spell, instead of just relying on being this whole porn guy, this whole person that needs to rely on this whole sexual urge to want to be this guy who needs to like satisfy him, to get himself off just to be satisfied, what if you decided to be more than that? To actually take it to the next motherfucking level and actually learn how to develop skills, that social skills, these things that are very important for your daily life and that can cultivate powerful and genuine and really truly open and magnificent love, intimate relationships with not just women, but with your friends, your best friends, your close family, everything like that. What if you knew how to do that all by creating these skills of being open, by following the number one law of energy rationale, which is that which you put out comes back to you 10 times more. Right? So if you're really open about that with other people, that's what I was relating with this detail earlier. If you're really open with that details with other people in a genuine, open kind of way, and you're not being judgmental and you're just being truthful to yourself, to your core, you express that out by telling them that. Don't you think, since following that number one law of energy rationale, the person's going to feel that genuineness in you? Right? They will. I just told you that right now, but how do you feel about that? You're like, oh shit, I didn't know that about you. You seem like this really cool guy. He's wearing a shirt that says no sweat, just swag. You didn't know that, I'm pretty sure. But now you feel more compelled to give back because I'm being real, I'm being genuine. I just shared something deeply, maybe even possibly dark secret with you. It's not really, to me, these are just secrets. You want to expose this part of me, then fucking expose it. You want to see it, then you'll see it. I am free. All right, and this is what I talk about being open, about being perceptive and very highly expressive for your own self and your own life right now, okay? Now, expression mode is very important to me because I consider myself, as I said before in the Pablo Picasso video, I consider myself a person who's like his own artist of life. I'm a musician. When I say artist of life, I mean I literally am a musician. I play guitar, I can sing, I like to dance. I didn't always know how to dance. I kind of just taught myself how to dance. I have that whole white person shuffle going on, whatever right now. That's kind of funny. But like, I like to be free and fun and open. I like to express whatever's going on in my mind. I'm casually absurd. And all of these little details that I know about myself have come to be about because I allow myself to give out into the world like that. I share all of these silly little experiences despite what other people think about it. All right, the people who, this is how you know you're doing it right. The people who are going to stay in your circle stay with you when you share that detail, and they perceive it and they're like, dude, it's real. It's genuine. And they're polarized to you. You become this person. This beacon, this light. People are attracted to that because that's truth. And this is what I really mean about the number one law of energy rationality. You are searching for your own truth and you are expressing that into the world. All right, this is expression mode, breaking down. You're expressing that into the world at your fullest, not expecting a whole lot of people to come back. You're just doing it for you. That's what you need to understand. This is for you. When I say you, I mean me. I do this every day. If I'm scared, I'm fucking scared. You need to go with it. You need to yell. You need to do whatever you do. Be respectful. But at the same time, you need to go with it because this is your life. Think about that. This really is your fucking life. And you have the power right now. You're with me right here. We're feeling this. I feel this too. We have the power to shape it. But you need to be able to be open like that. Okay? So what you're going to push out, you got to realize sometimes some people act negative. And they're going to be repelled away. Allow that to be. If they're negative and they're repelled away, let them go away. Truthfully, they shouldn't be in your fucking life anyway. Let them go. Okay? There's another portion in this training called The Secret to Focus is Energy. Oh my God, that's a really good video. It's really powerful. But inside of there, I talk about this thing called perfection. Perfection is paralysis. Stop trying to be perfect. Let it go. All right, so before I end this video, right now, I want you to do something for me. We did it before in the earlier version of this video, and we're gonna do it again right now. I want you to stand up. If you're sitting down, I need you to stand the fuck up, all right? You're gonna treat yourself like you're motherfucking Jesus, okay? This is a very beautiful home that I'm in, but it's not my home, okay? I come here because this is my second headquarters. All right, you need to stand up though. Take a very deep breath into your balls, into your heart, into your core. Let it out. Now we're gonna say one very big thing. We said it before. If you remember what it is, we're gonna do it again. Before we say it, I want you to say it with me, and you're gonna punch into the air just like that. We're gonna say these words. I love myself. Do it with me right now on a count of 3. Do it loud. I know there's neighbors around here. I will say sorry if I need to, but this is what you need to do. Okay? Am I still playing? I am still playing. Good. So on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go. I love myself. Boom, mother. Boom. Do it again. And do it again. Do it again. Rapid fire wake up incantation method. You're gonna see that other video that's gonna be coming up, how I go about my day and like really amping myself up and how I trigger myself to become, or to put myself into this state of mind. It's a really rapidly fire, I call it, not just a wake up incantation method, but it's a peak awareness state of mind where I control my state. I'm not affected by what other people think. Instead of it's just like whoop, whoop, and it pushes away. I don't care. That's how we do it. But that's what you need to do. Whenever that happens, take a breath. If somebody reacts negative to you, take a breath. Don't let it sit and fester in your mind and bubble up because you don't need that. Simply take that breath. Accept what happened. Let it go. But keep moving into it. Keep pushing forward. Don't give the fuck up. Keep being this person of maximum expression Because it is what you are. You are a being of light. You are this person. You are unfucking limited. These dogs are barking at me now. They're telling me I need to go. All right. I'm Gil Franklin, America's premier self-awareness coach for men, and I am